my smile can make 100 drooping flowers bloom. When was the last time you plucked mangoes yourself from a tree? Or when was the last time you happily got rain? When was the last time you happily soaked yourself in the fragrance of the mud, or you stood by a beach on a cloudy day and enjoyed hot corn? Oh, I do these as these make me happy. My belief is my happiness, and happiness is wellness to me. I had a beautiful childhood and an affluent one. My parents pampered me and my sibling with perfect vacations, affluent toys, and branded outfits. I was a very lucky girl, and the icing on the cake was that I was a meritorious student and good with many curricular activities. I was in my own dreamland, and my world revolved around my family. We lived together, loved together, and laughed together. Then life happened. As time changes, so does the philosophy of life. I started becoming obese, and with each passing day, the tauntful comments started increasing. The worst was when it was coming from my cousins, those cousins who were the center of my world, with whom I was growing up. I was dying somewhere inside and was not happy. My parents could understand, and they understood that now my smile had become fake and I was not well. I have really supportive parents, and they made me understand and quite often said, Shubha, wellness is not about how you look, but it is about those feelings and the mental ability with which you do things that you want to do. They further explained to me that Shubha, good looks and an external body fade with time. You should do what you're good at. You actually accomplish your desires and your goals. You love to read. You have to study. Focus on your education, and it shall take you miles. It shall make you reach goals. I wiped off my tears and started studying the hardest. Back in 90s, summer vacations for me meant visiting my grandparents' maternal house, which was in a place called Bhagalpur. It was a huge house with two big terraces. One was full of rose plantations and the others had veggies. One summer evening, while watering these plants, I developed a feeling of happiness and contentment. Near to Bhagalpur is a place called Bosi. We used to go there. I used to pluck mangoes, guavas, wood apples, as that would excite me. This is then I understood my fondness for plants. When back in Calcutta, I started missing these activities as they had become a part of me. My mother bought me a lot of plants and I started taking care of them. Time flew by. I came out with flying colors in my education. I completed my chartered accountancy, cost accountancy, and business management from IIM. My career started on a very high note with one of the leading financial global companies in Mumbai. Mumbai, my love. Income tax comes to me genetically from my father, and I love to play with numbers. Though I was performing well at work, but there was some kind of emptiness. I tried to figure it out several times. Once, during my morning walk, I saw a small girl who was full of life and energy. She was dancing, laughing, jumping. I felt ecstatic and I wanted to be lucky like her. Few days later to this instance, I saw a new bud coming in my rose plant. Out of sheer excitement and happiness, I was screaming that a new bud is coming. This is then I realized I had fallen in love with my childhood crush, my plants. This taught me that wellness and happiness comes from within. My belief and my faith bestowed luck on me, and I met Parichit Bhaiya. Parichit Bhaiya shared his knowledge of plants with me and made me start Blues Organic, and my baby was born. My child, Blues Organic, gave birth to a mother in me. Once, during watering my plants for the very first time, I saw a lady finger popping out of my plant. I was on cloud 9. I was jumping, laughing, clapping, as it was a feeling out of the world. And trust me, that lady finger tasted the best. This excitement and helped me start creating green aura space for myself and for others, so that we all can connect to our inner self and lead a healthy life. Green aura space. There's a very pretty interesting story behind the name. Space means a personal place. Aura means that distinctive energy bubble which every individual has. But the most interesting part is how the term green got its name. For me, green means motion. I'm very good with time management. I'm really good. If I have to meet someone at 10:05 a.m., I shall be there on dot. But the main adventure is in the car, because the signal should always be green. So hence I chose to call these beautiful aura spaces as green aura space. Once, my client from the IT industry told me, "Shubha, you know the art to live well? You're always happy, always smiling. What's the reason to it? What's the secret to it?" I simply said, "I follow my heart. I do what makes me happy. When I give income tax suggestions to my clients, and when I'm with plants, I'm on a date with them and I relax." He smiled and further asked me, "What made you create this green aura space and how?" I narrated to him. My mother is an asthma patient. During summers, she avoids meeting people in crowded places, attending weddings or ceremonies. Being an organic farmer, I have been into a lot of reading about plants, outdoor, indoor, and their benefits. One fine morning, I bought a lot of indoor plants and kept it in our living room. That particular summer season, my mother did not require to take any SOS tablet and was doing absolutely with her regular inhaler. She was doing absolutely fine with them. This strengthened my belief that plants and nature are a boon to humans. On this, my client proudly acclaimed and confirmed that he also sees a considerable change in the energy of his employees in the green aura space created by me. He further added that his belief in plants also increased. After this conversation, I converted several floors in his office to natural-looking indoors. This green aura space has plants, sound of waterfall, music, and every other natural feel that the urban life has deprived us of. On this, I shall share an incident. Few years back, I was trying very hard to lose weight. I joined the gym, dancing classes, swimming sessions, and every other activity I could. But I forgot it's a body and not a sheet of metal. It was 2015. At midnight, I suffered a severe major backache attack. I was literally in two pieces and could not move because of the pain. I was taken to a hospital and admitted. Whole night, injections were being injected, painkillers were injected. The next morning, I had a lecture at a seminar, and it was really important. It was morning and almost 10. I was given another dose of painkiller. I reached the seminar with the IV channel intact. When I took the stage, the entire audience was focused on me and kept staring at me. I finished my presentation, and towards the end, I just said, I know I'm badly clad, hair not done, slippers and not shoes. This is because last night I was at war, struggling with pain for a normal, painless breath. Today, I'm in front of you all, completing my task. What followed was echoes of claps and appreciation. The moderator asked me, Shubha Singhania, what gave you this strength? I proudly announced my plants and my parents. My plants teach me that they can withstand every storm, heavy rainfall, hard summers, chilled winters, and the pots give them their support so that they can survive. I am like one of those plants, and my parents are like those pots. Last year, I received a call from a lady. She's the daughter from a very renowned family. She said her mother-in-law had seen several deaths during COVID and thus had become dejected and depressed. After hearing the entire story, post 3 days, I created a green aura space at her residence and sent some plants. I just made a simple request that the senior lady should take care of them. After almost a month, I received call from the number, and the lady on the other side said her mother-in-law wanted to talk to me. The senior lady said, "Thank you, beta. You have given me a charm to live. With every new life blooming, I feel the heartbeat stronger. I feel the urge to live a happy life. My entire life, I want to start afresh, anew. I want to have a blessed life. Lots and lots of blessings to you." Tears started rolling down my cheeks. I had won once again. I believe in Tattva. Tattva meaning those real elements of the whole creation that give us life, that give us feelings to live happily and a life full of wellness. My Tattva guides me to live for myself as we all have one. We all are made from Tattva, and so are the plants, and that is how I connect to them. I strongly believe that this urban lifestyle and mechanism of electronics has made us forget our roots. We all belong to Mother Earth and shall go back to the soil one day or the other. So ask yourself, when was the last time you happily got drenched in rain? You soaked yourself in the fragrance of the mud. When was the last time you felt the aura got carried away? When was the last time you lived for yourself? Our heart realizes these emotions, but our mind does not. So my dear friends, if we are lucky, it shall definitely rain tonight. Come out of your cars, open your arms, feel the aura and get carried away. On this,
एक बार मेरा फोन
I
रखो।
shall share a quote
अच्छा, अभी
which
तक
is
बाकी
my
है, रखो,
life,
बैग में
which
रख
gives
देती
me
हूँ।
my breath and keeps me alive and healthy 24/7. एक तुझसे ही हूँ परिचित, तू ही आकाश पृथ्वी, हर तत्व में तू बसा, तू ही है हर तत्व, प्रीतार्थ भी है तू, शुभ और लाभ भी है तू।